I am looking forward to the performances of the Nashville Symphony on February 7, 8, and 9, where we're going to be dedicating the entire concert to music from the 20th century. Particularly, we have the great music of the German composer Arnold Schoenberg and the American composer John Adams, both of which are connected because Schoenberg wrote a treatise on harmony, which he called in German Harmonielehre. And later in 1985, John Adams utilized the title for perhaps one of his most popular pieces that he's ever composed, which he entitled appropriately Harmonielehre, or Treatise on Harmony. And it's a wonderful study on orchestral color and orchestral grandiosity. For the Nashville Symphony, I'm going to be doing something rather unusual, which is putting two pieces together that were not written around the same time or were not intended to be paired, but I think that thematically they have a lot in common. Arnold Schoenberg wrote his work A Survivor from Warsaw in 1947, very soon after World War II, to commemorate the victims of the Holocaust, particularly the victims of the tragedy that took place at the Warsaw Ghetto in Poland. I have experienced this piece from an audience point of view, and I can tell you that it can be quite powerful. The narrator tells the story, and in this case we're honored to have the very famous George Takei, which many people of course know as Mr. Zulu in Star Trek. But what people don't know very much is that when he was a child, being of Japanese descent, he and his family were actually sent to a Japanese internment camp in 1942. So personally, Mr. Takei has a very personal connection not only with World War II, but also with having his own rights being somehow denied during this also dark period here in the United States. Immediately after the Schoenberg, and without taking any break, I'm going to go into another work in the 20th century, this time by American composer Charles Ives, entitled The Unanswered Question. And I think the title itself speaks a lot about what a wonderful continuation of what The Survivor from Warsaw tells us, and that there are many things that even in this day and age are very hard to explain. Opening the concert with pieces like this that have such a powerful message, both not only musical but historically, I think is a wonderful way that the Nashville Symphony can continue to reach out and find ways of communicating with forces outside of music and trying to bring people in, and also in many cases come up with our own answers about what we think our place in history and our place in the universe should be.